Hey folks, Sheila here from Design Files. I just wanted to pop on with a quick video to show you some great new updates that have been added to the order tracker for you. So if you've been using this feature within Design Files to keep track of all of the orders you have on the go for any given project, there are a few great updates that we've been adding. And also, if you haven't been using the order tracker, but you want to, then I think these new updates are actually going to make it a lot easier for you to get in and start using this feature. So first things first, we've made it possible for you to fully customize your order tracker. So if you want to add in additional columns so you can track other details for these particular orders, you can now do that. The way you would add in your own custom columns is to go into this button right here where you're going to see that there is an option to configure. Click onto that. These are the fields that are automatically, or the columns I should say, that are automatically going to show within your order tracker. And if that doesn't fully cover your needs, you can see here that you have the ability to add your own custom fields. So in this case, let's say I want to add in a custom field because I want to include the tracking number for the product. So I can put in tracking number, which will be the headline for this particular column. And then if I want, I can choose what kind of field I want it to be. So it could be a text field that also includes a date picker, which means it'll look like this, where you can select a date and add notes, or it could just be a text field where you're just going to have the ability to add notes. So I only needed this to be a text field because I just want to include the actual tracking number. We're going to save the changes, and then you're going to see that that new column is going to show within my order tracker here. So I can include all the tracking numbers for the items. Now you can add as many custom columns as you like, so it's fully customizable, which means if you have been using the order tracker, but you've been, exporting the spread so that you can customize it and, open it up in Excel, you don't have to do that anymore. You can just fully customize it within Design Files, include all the information that you want, and then you and your team members can just have one place where they're coming in to check all the orders and see the status of each and every one of those products. Now, another cool feature that has been added is that you're going to see that we are showing both payment and tracking statuses now instead of just the one. So you'll see you've got your payment status right here. If I click into this, here are the options that you have. So it can be submitted, paid, partially paid, or set as a draft if you haven't paid for it yet. And then of course, you also have your tracking status as well. So this will help you basically indicate which stage of the process this particular order is in. And you can see the two of them individually. You'll also notice that if you have multiple orders on the go from a specific vendor, all of them will be grouped together now. So you don't have to go scrolling through your order tracker if you've got 15 or 20 different orders on the go and you're trying to find the individual ones that you had for arterials. All of them will just be grouped under the arterials kind of accordion right here. You open it up and then you'll see all of the POs that are tied to this particular vendor. So it'll make it a lot easier for you to just quickly scan your orders. But there you have it. There's a number of updates. Oh, hey, one more while we're at it. If you have been wanting to use the order tracker, but you don't typically create POs, previously with Design Files, the only way the orders would show up within the order tracker was if you created a purchase order. All purchase orders are then automatically added to the order tracker. But if you don't have a need to create purchase orders, but you still want to be able to use the order tracker, I'm happy to say that you can do that now. So what you can do is instead of having to create POs, you can just add items to the tracker from your project and you just click the button right here. So that's going to open up this panel, and then here you're going to see all the items that you've included within this project, and you can just select the ones that you want to add to the tracker and then go ahead and add them. They're going to show up in here, and then you'll have all of these columns where you can start tracking when the item was shipped, when it's going to be delivered, when it's going to be installed, and any other additional columns or custom columns that you have included within your tracker. So lots and lots of great new updates that have been added to the order tracker to make this whole process so much easier on you. Let's face it, managing and tracking orders can be a bit of a drag. So if there's any way that we can make it easier for you, we are all ears. And I hope that these latest updates will help. A lot of it came from our members. It's all feedback from our wonderful community of designers at Design Files. So we really try to make sure that any updates that we add to the system are based on what you guys are asking for. So definitely jump into this feature whenever you're coming into your Design Files account. If you've got items that you need to be tracking, go ahead, give the new order tracker a go. Let us know what you think. And of course, if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. We're always happy to help.